Welcome to my professional art studio, guys. ARTEZA sent me their Everblend markers and their acrylic markers, but today we're just going to be reviewing the Everblend markers because I can't really put all of them in one video because my laptop can't handle editing this much footage. So if you are interested in these markers or any other ARTEZA supplies, you can get a 10% off coupon with my affiliate link in the description below. And I do earn a 15% commission from sales through the affiliate link, so if you are seriously considering buying something and want to support me, it would help me out a lot, but no pressure. Also, peep my really cute stickers that I stuck all over my sketchbook. The lemon one and the one on the back here were made by really talented people, so please check them out. So since my sketchbook tours in the past have done the best on my channel so far, I thought I'd do like a draw with me thing in my sketchbook as I talk about the markers and what I'm drawing. Also, this is a watercolor moleskin and it has a little pocket on the back, and I want to put more stickers, but yeah, so this is not a sketchbook tour, but I guess here's a preview. So I asked all my friends to send me pictures of their favorite outfits or their Instagram posts so that I could draw them. So I'm gonna be using a micron pen. Fancy, I know. It's like size 2, so it's the small one. I'm just gonna go right ahead and just go in with the pen because I was too lazy to sketch something out. So the first friend I have is Annery. She is from high school and I'm drawing her prom dress that I did not get to see in person because of Corona, so don't you love that? Yeah, I'm just really upset that I didn't get to see the prettiest girl in my high school in her prom dress, but it's okay. So the next friend I'm drawing is Paulina, and she sent me a picture of a denim jacket that has frills on it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. And also she has a Twitch and she's making Inosuke's from Demon Slayer, the pig head, and it's looking really good, so you guys should check out her stream. And the next friend I'm drawing right now is Leon, and on his Instagram he has he was earthbending, I guess. He also has an art account, so you guys can also check that out. Wow, I'm just like hyping up all my friends, okay? But yeah, the next friend that I'm drawing is Jamie, and I was gonna draw his goth outfits, but then I saw that he posted this fit, the one with the pumpkin, and I was like, I had to draw this. The next friend is an Instagram friend of mine, and he makes really cool like animated science posts, and he also made the stickers on the back of my sketchbook, so you should check him out. And the person I'm drawing right now is also an artist Instagram friend, and she makes really cool art, so you should also check her out. But now it's time to color. I feel bad because out of the 40 colors that they sent me, I just chose the gray colors, so but I feel like I wanted to keep it realistic to what I usually sketch or how I usually draw in my sketchbook, and I do use a lot of the gray alcohol markers. So yeah, I'm gonna test out the gray alcohol markers because that's what I draw a lot, and I'm just gonna go in with Jamie's shirt, and I guess I'll start talking about some of the pros of these markers. The first pro is obviously how affordable it is, because the 60 markers are $75, so that means each marker is $1.25 each. But Copic markers, on the other hand, the 72 set markers cost $388, so each marker is a little more than $5, which is so expensive. I know you don't got that money, so I mean, if you do have that money, then good for you, but if you're a college student like me, you need to be saving some money, and $388 is about how much I make in a whole month with my part-time job. So not a very wise financial investment. The next pro is the blending. I was really surprised by how well the markers blend, because I wasn't sure what to expect, because they say you get what you pay for, and the marker is $1.25 each, which is really cheap. The set also comes with a blender, so you can use that to kind of help you blend things out better if you want to. But personally, I don't really need to blend that much, because whenever I use these types of markers, I'm kind of just using them to lay down like flat colors. But if you're trying to go for like a really rendered, like realistic piece, then I would say that, yeah, definitely use the blender marker. The only thing that would make this hard to achieve that like realistic look is the fact that the marker only comes in a chisel tip and then like a fine tip. So my one criticism of these pens is that I wish one of the nibs was a brush tip instead of like the fine tip one, because I mean, it might be more of a preference thing probably, but I like being able to make things like thick and thin without having to switch nibs. Because I noticed that whenever I needed to color smaller and narrower corners, I had to use the smaller nib, and then when I wanted to color big areas, I had to switch to the chiseled nib. So it's just that my process would be a lot smoother if I had a brush tip, because I wouldn't have to switch back and forth as much, because you can just apply more pressure and it'll be thicker, and if you want to go into the small corners, just don't put as much pressure, and it's like using a small nib, you know what I mean? But these markers are $1.25 each, so I'm not really complaining much. You can't really get everything, obviously, and that's like the only drawback of this marker, I would say, and it's very minor in comparison to like the actual quality of the ink, in my opinion. So yeah, here I'm just filling in the background with a bright yellow color. I think it was like the shade Sunflower Yellow, to kind of contrast the gray characters that I drew, and also just to kind of like show off at least one of the 60 colors that they sent me. And yeah, so here I have to like color in the small details with the fine tip, and then like the bigger parts with the chisel tip. So that was like what I was talking about before. Okay, so here we're starting a new spread. It kind of bled onto the back a little bit, as you can see. So I decided to cut some sketches out of my doodle notebook. I have a doodle notebook because I get like very distracted during class. So I have like this notebook where I just kind of doodle if I ever get like distracted during Zoom lectures. So I just cut some of those drawings out and put them on the back of, I just stuck them on the back of the marker page, because it bled a lot and I can't really draw on top of it unless it's like acrylic paint or something. So yeah, I'm just sketching some other friends. The top left corner is my friend James, and then the person on the right is my friend Alicia in her Hogwarts costume, and then the one on the bottom left is Kaylin from my high school, and the one on the bottom right is another Instagram artist friend. You should also check out his work, by the way. So yeah, I just started off with a sketch, and now I'm lining my artwork with brown ink instead of black, because I don't know, I just want to change things up a bit, I guess. And also, to my friends, if I didn't draw you in this video, it's because I just drew the first like couple people who responded to my story on Instagram when I first asked the question. So if you're not in this video, just be patient. You'll come up in another video, because I still have like the acrylic markers that I have to use. So I'll probably, if you weren't in this video, I'll probably draw you in the other video, because Yeah, just don't come after me, guys. Haha. Here I'm using the shade Ruby Red, Wine Red, and I think I was using Rose Red, but I'm not sure. Actually, I take that back. I think I might have been using Watermelon Pink for like the light pink color. Alright, so in this spread, I already sketched it out and did my line art. So we're just gonna go right into coloring. Here I'm shading with the shade Peach or Apricot. I think I'm using Peach because I think Apricot was a lot brighter, so I ended up going with Peach. So yeah, I'm just shading in like the shadow first because I wasn't sure if I wanted to actually color all of the skin, but eventually I did. So after I shaded there's the skin with the peach color, I decided to fill in the rest of the skin with pale peach. Also, when you're using these markers, you gotta remember to use good ink, otherwise the marker will smudge it. So I used really good markers, pens obviously, so the ink didn't smudge. And if you are using ink that's not really made for this type of stuff, then you might want to wait like, I don't know, I usually wait like the next day before I color it, otherwise I feel like it'll smudge. Another thing is, if you sketched before you inked your art, make sure you really erase your pencil because the pencil will smudge. And that's kind of what happened to me here. I don't know if you can see, but on my friend Nathan's forehead, the pencil kind of smudged. Sorry about that. Yeah, I made a little mistake. I made a little blunder. Haha. Still making newbie mistakes. Haha. Professional artist things. So yeah, just remember to erase everything very clean. And again, if you use affiliate link below in the description, you can get 10% off. And ARTEZA also has their own YouTube channel that you can check out for more inspiration if you want to see how other people are also coloring and using these markers. Be sure to check out their YouTube channel. And with that, I don't know, maybe next video I'll like draw on a skateboard with acrylic markers. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see. Okay, bye!